Welcome to Messy Bun Sisters Podcast. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is episode
34. Mom, you have a mic.
Hi.
So for those of you listening on YouTube and our podcast, we are going live on Instagram for the first 5 minutes of our podcast on Sunday night. So we're going to do the same thing next week if you guys want to listen or get like a little preview of our podcast.
Ooh.
And we have our mom here because it's Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you.
Mom, what was your like first, if you were
You're like, oh my God.
no, if you were to describe the episode in one word, what would it be?
Anger. Pissed off.
That's 2 words.
Okay.
Just anger.
Alyssa, what would yours be?
Probably the same. Angry. I'm very upset.
Ask me what mine would be.
What would yours be?
Dracarys.
Okay. It was funny when I was leaving. We had Mother's Day with David's family today. And when we were leaving, I was like, burn them all. Dracarys.
Are you serious?
That was my goodbye to everybody.
Okay, so yes, this episode. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. When I first got into the episode, I was very pro burn them all. Like I was like, yes, burn them all. I don't care. I'm so team Daenerys. You weren't?
I'm not.
Why?
I
Were you
just
at the beginning.
No, not since like last episode. I was like, she's gone off the rails. Like she's gone mad.
No, I loved it. I was like, yes, she's in the right. She needs to burn them all. Cersei needs to be taken down. Like Cersei's been the queen for way too long. It's time for Daenerys.
Know their names, Lauren.
Lauren told Mom before this episode, if you don't know their names, you can't be on the podcast.
It's time for Daenerys to take back her ancestral home.
And then
It's
she
time
burnt it down
burned
to the
it.
ground.
to start over.
Okay.
Listen, that's how Aegon the Conqueror came to Westeros with his sisters. That's how he conquered all of Westeros. Is he literally like melted all the castles to the ground and claimed them for himself. So that she's just doing what her ancestors
And that's
are
okay.
doing. I'm saying it worked for them. Listen, we don't live in Westeros, okay? In the world of George R. Martin, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start from like the top. So, obviously we knew that Varys was going to die because what's her name said that he was.
Oh, Melisandre.
Yeah.
She said, we'll die in this strange country.
Yeah. So I already kind of had a feeling that was going to happen this episode
Yeah.
when he had the little bird. It was just like one little bird.
Yeah.
And she was all nervous and scared and stuff.
Like they're watching me.
Yeah.
You know, she was like, they're looking at me and
What did you think, Mom?
Yeah, I definitely thought that, especially when him and Tyrion were talking last time. And, you know, he said, well, you know, I can't, like, he basically said, I can't follow her, that he's for Jon.
Yeah.
So I knew that was going to happen to him.
because they were committing treason.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
But then Tyrion told on him. I mean, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't think that Jon did, but I feel like maybe Jon did too.
John did what? Committed treason?
No, told
Dany.
Dany too.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Remember, because when he was getting off the boat, Varys was like, "You're the rightful king," or whatever. Or like, what did he say? Whenever a Targaryen is born, a
The
coin,
heavens flip the coin.
right? And he was like, "I'm not sure about her coin, but I'm sure about your coin, Jon." Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Do
I
you think John told Dany too?
maybe, I don't know, but I think Jon is pissed at Sansa.
At Sansa?
At the beginning, I think he's pissed at Sansa because
She broke
Tyrion.
she swore to him and then didn't keep up with her.
yeah, I think he's pissed at Sansa.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people that didn't keep their promises in this episode, obviously.
Promise me.
That's what I kept thinking too. Like, yeah, like they were like
not talking.
somebody had said like swear to me, and I was like, psh, swears and promises don't even matter anymore. Like nobody even cares
The
anymore.
only person that cares about swears and promises is Ned Stark.
And he did.
And he's dead.
Ned dead.
Good one, Mom.
Yep.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
God.
kidding.
Yeah, Ned said. When we also saw Danny, like, for the first time, she looked rough. She looked real sad. Like, she's been crying
well, she
for,
hadn't eaten for 2 days either.
yeah.
I was wondering, at the beginning they had talked, that's what the little bird had said, like she's not eating.
I was hoping it was, like, another dragon.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I was thinking like, who could it be? Like, I wonder if they have like captured somebody for themselves, or I don't know. So,
Yeah.
but that was interesting that they were talking about her that she'd eaten for 2 days.
All right. Peace out, Instagram.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, I really feel, I was kind of hoping that it was a dragon that she was talking about, like the dragon's not eating. Or
Yeah.
something. But they were literally talking about the dragon.
The dragon.
Yeah.
Queen.
Anyway, so okay. So the next scene after that is Varys burning like his paper. Like he hears Grey Worm coming.
Yeah. Because
burns
he
up the
wrote,
paper.
that's how it started, is that he was writing that Rhaegar Targaryen had a son and blah, blah, blah. It's Jon and Ned Stark raised him, blah, blah, blah. You can see it in
Do
the
you think
note.
any of those got out?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Yes, for sure. But I think that was just another one that he was
Right.
writing.
He was writing several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that ended up
Wow.
happening.
So one last thing he got out, one last whisper before he died. I did not think he was going to die that quickly in the episode.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They have to do things quickly. It's the
You're right.
freaking last couple episodes.
I don't know about you, but Drogon scared me.
What do you mean? Oh, when he like,
that
sorry,
was so loud.
sorry. Whenever he came up like in the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that they were also trying to show how big he's gotten. Like I mean, I know that they keep saying full grown, but like when you see him literally coming up behind little Amelia Clark, like you can see like how
Huge.
the size of how he is.
I wonder why Varys was taking off all of his rings before Grey Worm came and got him.
That's a good. Maybe he has a plan for
His
whenever
rings?
he. Yeah, for who?
His rings?
No. I think he has a plan for like his little birds, like like when he dies. Maybe he had a plan, or I don't know. Maybe that's just the way he was. Like, I know I'm gonna die, so
Yeah.
why let these rings be?
Melted.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you're right. He didn't scream. He didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he knew he was gonna die. He knew. I think he knew once Tyrion told him, and he knew that he was gonna choose Jon. I think he knew
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
He wasn't going to last long.
Yeah. Which is crazy to think of how many times he has been with different kings and queens.
Right.
he's seen them all. He saw the Mad Queen.
Yeah.
A king.
I was like, wait, what?
What?
He
And the
saw
queen?
he saw the Mad King. He was
An advisor.
for Daenerys' dad.
Right.
And then for Robert Baratheon. And he actually put the hit out on Daenerys when she at the beginning of the
That's
series.
right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Interesting. And now he's dead.
Bye.
Thank you. Next.
Yeah.
I feel so. I just looking at the next scene. Like I feel like Jon, or that even in that scene, I wrote John's like, "Oh crap, she's the Mad Queen." When-
Yeah, because he kind of looked at her.
Like-
right. His face, like,
Yeah.
you could tell.
What did y'all think about Jon not reciprocating the love to Dany?
He can't. He just can't.
Why?
Because they're related. I think he feels like they're related, and he's not used to. He's not used to that. I know their people are the Targaryens intermarry, but he's not used to that.
Yeah.
He's from the north, and they do things differently. So he's like, he tried. It's
Yeah.
like,
Like he loves her, but he can't love her like that
Right.
anymore.
Our friend
Right.
Evan was like, "Those Southerners, hillbillies, doing things." It's funny. But I think that if he would have reciprocated some of that love, first of all, she's vulnerable. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
She just lost her
has-
best friend
just
and
lost-
her two of her best friends.
Yeah, so she has no one. So she was like, Jon is all that I really have.
Oh my God. I loved the recap before the episode where there was all these different voices and
In
you
her
hear,
head.
Yes. And you hear Jorah and then Aemon Targaryen saying a Targaryen alone in the world. That's a terrible thing. and all these like recaps and
That was good.
yeah,
That was like really emotional.
because there's all these people that kind of spoke into her life and then also spoke about her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was interesting.
Anyone ever met her?
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyway, I felt kind of bad for her when she said that she doesn't have love.
Right.
She doesn't have love in Westeros.
So
Only
it
fear.
is. Yeah. She said, so fear it is.
And that was kind of reminded me and was like a recall back to when Cersei was like, I choose violence.
Yeah.
It's like Cersei, Daenerys is like, I choose fear.
So sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think is going to happen when Daenerys finds out that Tyrion let Jaime escape?
He gonna die.
Going down.
Dead.
Dead.
T dead.
He's gonna be burnt. He's gonna be. Why would?
He's the
Yeah.
last Lannister too.
Yeah. Who cares? That's what I was thinking about that. Like, anyways, too. Is like, yes, Cersei was pregnant, but like, how are they supposed to make these big house names even live on?
Well, that's the thing is Daenerys said in like season 4 she's gonna break the wheel. So she was like Baratheon, Stark, Targaryen,
Lannister
Tyrells. Like she was saying all these house names.
that were dying.
Tyrells are not there anymore. The Lannisters are almost gone. The last episode was called The Last of the Starks.
Yeah, because
So is she picking away all these families? Like
Yeah.
all these families are. She literally is breaking the will because all these families are not going to be around anymore.
yeah,
You know?
it'll just be Targaryen. If
Maybe
she can-
not.
because she can't have children. Apparently,
Don't
remember?
you remember, Mom?
Yeah. But
So,
Targaryen will be Jon.
Yeah.
oh,
Unless he dies.
I don't think he's going to die.
Honestly, it should just be the Starks because the Starks are the first men. Whatever.
that's what I was thinking. Like, are there any other first men?
The Starks.
The Andals? Anyone else though? Just the Starks? Because then, if it's a Stark name, then it would
I'm
just
sure a
be
lot of them-
Sansa, and Sansa probably wouldn't give her children the Stark name, who depending on who she marries.
Right.
We'll never know that. but-
Yeah. That's true. Anyway,
Stop saying anyway. Keep your spirits up. You keep going anyway.
Anyway.
Like it was
Well, maybe if you would have taken notes too. Mom
I've
took
got
notes. What do your
notes.
notes say, Mom?
Well, I was just going by scene. So the next scene is when Tyrion is trying to help Jaime escape. And so he escapes. And then we have Ira and Clegane.
Stop calling her Ira.
Aya. Her mom called her Aya. Aya. I'm a mom.
because
and I'm going to call her Aya.
because it's Mother's Day.
That's right. So I can call her whatever I want to.
Aria.
And Arya and Clegane are in King's Landing looking for Cersei.
yeah.
Then, of course, Jaime shows up, and then Dany shows up with her dragons and starts. Actually, that's when she fires at the ships.
Yeah.
With
Man, okay, so remember that was in the preview of Euron like looking up and he was like, and we all thought maybe there's more dragons, but
yeah.
I was hoping there was.
I think he just came in. I think Drogon came in like so hot, like
And he came in with the sun, and that's how Aegon did it.
yeah. That way they couldn't see. I think there is some things that she knew and remembered because also if he's coming straight down, that's a harder shot too. The belly is the most vulnerable. So I think because he was coming straight down too, that kind of helped her. But he was coming so fast.
Yeah.
I don't think he expected
was
that.
hauling it, and I didn't realize how the fire just like cuts through things. Like it like
Yeah.
cuts through everything. And I wrote on here, it's a nice overcast day for some Dracarys.
Oh my god!
Because it was kind of like overcast, you
Yeah.
know, and I was like, maybe she's gonna hide above
Yeah.
the clouds.
She kind of did too when she was coming in. But I had said when we were watching the show too, like I know like Drogon is just as mad as Khaleesi because he lost both of his brothers or sisters,
Yeah.
whatever they are, brothers. You know, so he's like, I want to burn them all too. They're killing my people.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
that was my big old wine glass.
Cheers. I have a smoothie. My mom has water, and Alyssa has a huge glass of wine.
Yep.
Burn them all.
What did you think when they closed the gates and left Jamie behind?
Mom.
I knew he was going to find a way to get in. You know, it's just
But I don't think he would have known unless Tyrion had told him.
I didn't understand what Tyrion was even telling
no.
him.
Tyrion was telling him how to escape. Once
Yeah,
he got
but
Cersei.
but
Not to
Jamie
get
didn't
in.
know how he wouldn't have known how to get in otherwise, other than this spot that Jamie told him where to escape from.
Oh,
Pause.
Tyrion.
Another family is out of the will. Tarly.
Yeah.
Because of Daenerys. Anyway.
But Sam, he's not out. Sam is gonna have another kid with Gilly.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
He's gonna sit on the Iron Throne. Sam's kid.
Who's Gendry? He's like a warrior and a fighter.
Yeah,
What's
but I don't
there?
think he wanted to fight against them. I don't know.
It's interesting. Anyway, okay.
Did that make sense what I was saying though? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. You're right. I think you would. It just to keep the story moving.
right.
He was going to
Oh,
find a
yeah.
way to get.
Yeah.
But I think
It was good for dramatic
wonder-
effect. He was like waving his like soldier, waving. his
like, look
gold
at my
hand.
gold hand. It's me, the Kingslayer.
Yeah.
But at the end of the world,
Kingslayer.
nobody cares who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was awesome to see the Golden Company not really do anything.
Right.
That literally, right? That actor had like maybe two, like the only words he said was, "We have no elephants,"
Yeah.
in the whole show.
That was crazy.
And they're actually the guys who formed the Golden Company are descendants
Old
of
Targaryen.
bastard Targaryens.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
So he was probably Targaryen too. But it like there was I feel like there was no purpose
Of the
of
Golden
the Golden
Company.
Company.
No.
You
But
know,
Cersei felt like there was. And I think that that's the point.
yeah.
Is Cersei felt like she had some sort of upper hand, like I'm doing well.
Right.
But,
she had
you
the
know.
ships, or she thought she had
Yeah.
the ships and the Golden Company.
But Daenerys was like, look what I can do with just
Right.
one dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You killed my other one. Like
you going down.
and this is why I feel like I did support like Dracarys is because I wanted because I feel like she played it right. Like, hey Cersei, if you don't surrender, I'm gonna burn the city down.
Yeah.
Right.
And she killed Missandei. That's why I think I supported that. Is because she told Cersei like, hey, I have this dragon over here. And I'm gonna burn the city down unless you surrender. And
Yeah.
Cersei made her choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I
But
supported.
Cersei didn't
Dracarys.
care about the people anyways.
Right. But Tyrion did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what kind of bothered me was that they rang the bell, but she still went in and started burning everybody.
Yeah.
But
So
that
she didn't keep her word.
and I think the reason why she didn't is because she was always listening to what Tyrion was saying,
Yeah.
and now she's like, I'm just gonna do what I know
She
it's right
feels.
because when I listen to Tyrion, I lose everybody I love.
Yeah.
And someone was saying even like Grey Worm like doesn't care, he has nothing to live for. I mean, I
I see
feel
that.
like Dany doesn't have anybody
To live for.
to live for.
However, she wants the power.
Yeah.
She does power.
So
She's
that's
living
what
for
she's living
herself.
for.
Yeah.
She's living for the power. She's I think she's also living for her name.
Power is power.
Huh?
You don't know that song? It's about Game of Thrones.
No.
Okay.
I thought it was funny.
Tell Lauren to link below after I show it to her.
I thought it was funny that when so after the Golden Company just gets destroyed and the Unsullied and everybody goes in, it's like the Unsullied were facing the Lannister men, and that like at that moment, like cut before is when Cersei was like, the Lannister men will fight until
And they drop their swords.
yeah, and they all like drop their swords.
It's like dee dee dee. You're talking about like a Western movie
oh.
where they're facing up and they're like gonna draw. No, I was like dee dee.
No. Well, no, they were like sitting there like facing off, and it was just like, so what's gonna happen?
That's why I said they were gonna be
here?
like draw.
Yeah. And then that's when the bells rang.
I can hear the bells.
Well, don't you hear them chime? Anyway,
I'm drinking too much wine.
Give me some of that wine. And Alyssa thought, and we have to listen back to it again, but Alyssa thought that they started to ring the bells.
They
in the
did.
Targaryen theme. They did.
They did. It was you know how they all kind of have their music now,
Their
like
themes.
yeah. It was like the bells kind of sounded like the dragon music.
How does it go?
I don't know. Ding ding. Ding 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 ding
ding ding ding ding.
That's not what
It was a Game of Thrones theme song. Ding 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 ding. That would have been funny.
It's like somebody playing actual bells.
Wow.
Ding ding ding.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
The wine away from Alyssa.
yeah, give me this.
Stop saying anyway.
Anyway. So then we get to the part where after they were confronting each other and then what's his name?
Greyjoy?
Grey Worm throws the thing and then they just start like fighting, but John doesn't want that. He's
Yeah.
trying to hold
Grey
it
Worm
back.
threw it at somebody's
Yes,
back.
yeah.
Like they were walking away.
Right.
I think that proves to me that he is now like a human because the Unsullied were supposed to be not human.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they are not. You have a tear coming down.
Okay.
He's a human. He doesn't care. Like, Missandei
Missandei
was like his whole life.
She made him a human.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? I think Dad was saying something because when Daenerys started to like go and like kill all of King's Landing, Dad said something. Yep, she said root and stem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, she did, and I think that's exactly what she was doing. Is
Yeah.
She's like, I can't let these people still live because.
but they are innocent people. It was pretty sad.
And you were all on for Jacaris, blah, 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 blah. So
I didn't think she was gonna burn all of King's
Right.
Landing.
burn
Right,
them
yeah.
all. All means all.
I mean, like all of like the elite people
How was she going to do that?
go to straight to the Red Keep.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I thought she was gonna go straight to the Red Keep.
I wonder if Bran knew that was going to happen then.
He saw it in a vision.
But he only saw the dragon over the.
Daenerys knew it was going to happen too because
She saw
had
that vision.
She had that vision of the House of the Undying in like season 4 or whatever.
You couldn't tell if it was ash or snow.
Now we know it's Ash,
Yeah.
Interesting.
but you know she had that vision.
She's the queen of the ashes now. So what does that mean for her? Like,
That means that she brought the Dothraki and the Unsullied and everyone.
hey, there was quite a bit of Dothraki left. I was surprised.
She's ruling with fear now, just like Cersei.
So who are you supposed to support now?
John.
Who's the good guy? Yeah, John. Yeah, because the whole time that everybody was fighting, even on the ground, you can see like even John's men kind of turning to be bad guys, like the northern men. And
Right.
he keeps yelling at them like, stop, stop.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? And then that one guy that was so evil, like beating up a woman, and John
I think
just
he was
straight,
going to rape her.
yeah, John straight just kills him,
Yeah.
kills
Yeah.
one of his own men.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Um.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Then Euron and Jamie,
Right.
which Euron just conveniently washed up on the same place that Jamie was.
Yeah.
I hated that.
You did? Why?
Well, I just hated that. Like that same thing happened when last episode, when all the scorpions went and hit the fleet, and then they all just, like all our main characters were still fine, and they just like all washed up on the beach.
Except
I'm like,
Missandei.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
like, how does that happen? Like, you know, so for him to just conveniently be the only person that winds up on the beach, like, what does that mean? And then Jamie happened to be at that same beach. Like,
yeah.
and I thought Jamie was going to die. I wrote it in my notes. Jamie is killed. And then they keep fighting. And then Euron dies. And I was like, erase.
Jamie, I mean,
Oops.
you're on.
Yeah.
And it's funny how Euron was like, I'm the man who killed Jamie Lannister.
Yeah.
Bye. I know.
But like, I want to know how far it was from the beach to the, like, getting Cersei to back down to
Oh, yeah.
the basement.
Really far, probably.
Because if you're stabbed in the side twice,
Right. And turned.
Can you really walk that far?
I was like, dude.
Yeah, it was so
I
stupid.
guess he's living on adrenaline, so
Maybe
I guess that's why.
It's so
Yeah.
stupid. What was the whole point of even having him and Brienne?
Get together.
You know what I
Fan
mean?
service.
Like, what is the whole? That's so stupid.
Fan service.
I wish I would have just let it be and like have him knight her and just
and then leave.
yeah, and then leave. Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. So then we start seeing the dragon coming back towards the Red Keep, and then you see that green stuff.
Oh,
The wildfire.
Yeah.
But so I think one of y'all said that it was planted there, or you thought it was planted there prior for some reason.
So the Mad King planted wildfire all over King's Landing.
Oh, why?
So that because he like heard like whispers in his head. They thought he was like literally mad.
Yeah.
And a lot of people theorize that it's actually Bran whispering to him. Isn't that crazy? Like going
That-
in the past and like
That saying about the Night King and the dead.
Oh, so that's why.
So he was wanting to burn all of King's Landing if they were going to be turned.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
the Mad King planted all that. That's just a theory. But the Mad King was mad, and he did plant all the wildfire all over the city. And when he said burn them all, that's when Jaime Lannister killed him.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
when he became the
Yeah.
Kingslayer. So that's why it's all over the city. That's crazy.
But I wonder also maybe if his whispers were like what am I trying to say? Like of the future, and he like somebody
Tried
was
to
trying.
prevent it all.
Yeah, but no, I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe like he knew that
saw visions,
Daenerys,
maybe?
yeah, but that maybe that Daenerys needed to burn them all too.
Oh,
like
I see.
you know,
No.
I don't know.
Say it again.
No, it's fine.
No, it's interesting.
I'm thinking like if he saw the future and
Uh-huh.
like knew and was like trying to tell Daenerys like burn them all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, yeah.
that like he also was trying to say like they deserve to die, all these people.
That's interesting.
You know?
I don't know.
I'm just thinking.
We'll never know.
yeah, there's
you
only
have
one
one
episode left.
Yeah, we're saying this episode sucked. After the next episode, we're never watching the show ever again. It sucks. I thought it was funny that when Jamie walked away from Euron, he was like, "But I got you."
I got you. Stupid freaking pirate.
I know. Anyway, the next scene was Arya. How you say it, Mom?
Aya.
Yeah.
Arya
That's
and
how her mom said it.
Arya and Clegane, the Red Keep.
Right.
Mom, you tell us what happened since you haven't talked a lot.
Right. So then you see them in the Red Keep, and he's kind of telling her, you know, you need to go or you're going to die. And she wanted to stay. She goes, no, I got to kill Cersei. And he goes, no, you need to go. And she's like, I guess she kind of finally realized and said, thank you, you know. And so then you start seeing it crumbling. But the exciting scene, I think, was Clegane confronting his brother.
Yeah.
You know, and them fighting, and then you see them fighting, and he's like stabbing his brother, and the guy is not dying.
Wait, before that though,
Oh.
freaking the mountain. Cersei's telling him, "Stand by me." He's like, she's like,
first name again? I forgot.
Sandor and
What they call him?
Gregor.
Gregor.
Sir Gregor, stand by me. And then he doesn't, and he keeps walking, and then Qyburn's like, listen to your queen, and he's like,
he's
"You
like,
stupid."
Dead.
Nope. Bye.
I liked that Qyburn died that way.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
just like stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so. And then I don't know if this is like a real thing or whatever, but when Sandor was like, "Hello, big brother," I turned to listen. I was like,
Yeah.
"Explain it, Alyssa."
because it's not in the show. Like so it's not. It's
Is it? No,
that was not going to happen.
Azor Ahai's in the show,
Azor
not
Ahai,
Valonqar.
but not the
Tell Mom.
Valonqar prophecy. You know more.
It's just basically that Maggie the Frog, that lady in one of the seasons
That was
told
prophesying over Cersei.
that was
Oh, yeah,
saying
yeah, yeah.
like she also said that you're going to be killed by your little brother.
Oh.
And so everyone was like, it's going to be Jaime's going to kill Cersei. And they didn't really talk about it in the show.
Oh, I
and
see.
so when he said little brother, I was like, Valonqar.
Got it.
Like he said, "Hello, big brother."
Yeah.
That's what he said. And then they started
fighting.
fighting.
And the mountain legit looked like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Right?
You said that, didn't you?
No,
I
Oh.
said that.
she did.
Also, okay. I liked that when the mountain and Jamie, or the mountain was fighting the hound, that they were also like they were in sync with Arya. Like Arya trying to fight for her life or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, that was weird.
Well, I thought it was cool because
did like
sorry,
it, but it was weird. Like I was like, oh, every time it happened, I was like, oh, okay, but it was weird. But
I I think it was part of like, do you want to end up like me? That's what
yeah.
the hound had told Arya. Like, do you want to end up like me? And then it was showing kind of a parallel of them.
Yeah, together.
And it's like, if she would have ended up like him,
she would have died.
she would have died. But
She would have
he
got to
died.
kill Cersei.
Yeah, and that would have been so much more satisfying. It's freaking-
But Arya can't kill Cersei and the Night King.
Yeah,
That's
she can.
too much.
but I mean, now she can't, but she could have.
I know. I don't know. He just like did not die. And I think that what?
nothing.
I feel like in that whole scene of like following Arya through King's Landing, like her trying to like live, I think she's like, this is why we told you we don't trust your queen, John.
Oh yeah.
Like this is like she
That'll
saw
be a
all
good
these people die and like, you know what I mean? Like she
Yeah.
saw it from the ground. John did too, but she was like, this is why I didn't trust your queen. This is why I was telling you I don't trust your queen. And she's going to tell it to Sansa,
Yeah.
maybe, if
and
she goes.
John's gonna know. John knows.
John
He saw
knows.
the same thing.
You're right,
and
you're
so
right.
He's like, yeah, they're all gonna be against her. I think that next episode.
And they're going to look for the rightful king,
Right.
which is John.
David tells us after we watch the episode, because our dog is named Khaleesi. He's like, Khaleesi's new name is Arya. Start calling her Arya.
Lucy's middle name is Nymeria.
Okay, well, okay,
Anyway,
fine. You chose a better name.
I did. So, what do they say at the end of the episode when Dan and Dave are talking about how the hound died? It's like how he was fearful of
needed to-
fire.
He
Yeah,
was afraid of fire and he died.
he was supposed to die. He should have. They wanted him to die by fire, and they wanted them to die together.
Yeah.
I wonder why they wanted them to die together. Want some wine, Mom?
I think because they knew, like they knew that might have been the only way. It's like they both needed to die. Like I think everybody kind of knew like the hound was gonna die too.
Right.
And I feel like the hound felt like that was his sole purpose in life. So once he would have killed the mountain, then what?
Yeah.
You know, that was all he had lived for, was for that vengeance. And if he would have killed him and then lived, I don't think
Yeah.
he would have felt
Satisfied?
satisfied. He'd be like, okay, now I can die, but then what do I do with the rest of my life?
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I think that was his whole purpose. So it's kind of good that he died in that way, killing his brother, you know?
It was very funny that when Qyburn died, that Cersei was just like, bye, down the stairs.
Yep.
I mean, what else was she going to do? The mountain already betrayed her.
Yep. Yeah.
That's so crazy. I wrote after all this, after their hound died and Arya went through all that stuff, I was like, somebody just moved to the top of Arya's list. Like, I think that she's gonna try to kill Daenerys.
Oh yeah.
What did you write here?
Well, I was writing where Cersei and Jamie reunited and all that scene that, I don't
so
want to die.
stupid.
I don't want her child to die. Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, look at me. Look at me.
I hated the way they died.
I seriously
Yeah.
cannot even explain to you how infuriating that
Well,
was.
unsatisfying. We all wanted her to die like Arya to kill her, Arya to kill her, or somebody to kill her. Like, I was thinking that she was going to have like the mask of
Yeah.
somebody to go kill her. That's what I always thought was going to happen.
Me too.
And then, to see them both dying together.
It was like, and then they had this whole like exchange of like love and, we're together. Nothing
Right,
else matters.
right.
It's like, we don't want to see this.
yeah, they're
crap.
twins.
Right.
Yeah. Like
Gross.
We don't want to see their love story. Like that's how like heroes die. Like that's
Right,
how people that
yes.
we love die. Not
Yeah.
these stupid little.
Right. Yeah.
Little what?
Twits. I said twits.
I know.
I don't know what a twit is.
Anyway, I just didn't understand why Jamie was not dead yet. But
Jamie should have been dead
Right,
already, and then
yeah.
somebody should have killed Cersei in a more
Right.
satisfying way.
Yeah. Yeah.
anyway, so I guess they're dead.
Anyway. Anyway.
You're so annoying. Anyway. But that was the end.
Well,
Is that the
Well,
end?
and then
Arya-
I wrote down John and Sir Davos call for fallback and see.
that's
Then
right.
they see the wildfire through the city.
Yeah.
You know, Ira.
It's 3 syllables.
Arya.
Arya.
You know, is still like going through the city or whatever, and then she sees the white horse.
What's up with the horse?
I think that's the horse that she came in with
No,
when
I
she
think
was
it
with
was black.
Clegane.
I think it was black.
Well, okay, so she finds a white horse, and then you know,
Which I wonder what that means, what that symbolizes. Like she's like the knight in shining armor or something. You wrote a lot more, Mom.
I'm gonna look it up.
good.
What'd you write?
I said that's a part where Cersei says she doesn't want to die. Jamie and Cersei die. Arya is still alive, and then she sees the mom and dad, like the mom and the little
yeah.
girl dead. And so that I think that really makes her pissed.
She
as
is
well,
pissed
like,
off.
pissed.
Yeah.
Like Night King, yeah, I killed you. Now I'm really angry.
Yeah.
And so she finds the white horse and then she rides off. But like I know she's gonna go back to Winterfell. Tell
She said
Sansa-
she wasn't going to go back.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe she'll send a raven. What, Alyssa?
This says the horse means Arya is death. What does that
Riding a white
mean?
Does that mean she's the Night King now?
The Arya survived. That Arya survived seems improbable. So the fact that a horse also made it through the ordeal scot-free is particularly strange, to the point that it's impossible not to theorize as to what the horse's appearance may mean for what will happen in the final episode of the show. The most on-the-nose symbolism is that of death and the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Nah.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
believe
like,
that.
that's so dumb. The horse is
Wrong.
secretly a Stark family member.
Nope.
Some have begun theorizing that Bran warped into the horse and came to save Arya.
Maybe.
Or the horse is just a horse.
A horse is a horse. Of course, of course. A horse is a... How's it go, Mom?
Like that.
A horse is a horse.
Of course.
Did you not watch
I
Mr.
don't
Ed?
remember. No, I don't.
Okay.
I know you used to.
I know. It's all I remember.
Right. Well, that's all I remember too.
Maybe it's meant to symbolize life.
I think so.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Right.
Yeah.
A white horse. Like,
Riding away on a white horse. Yeah.
but like, was she riding to the end of the walls? Like, was she riding to...
She's going to go back, even though she said she's not. but I
back to
think she's-
Winterfell? Yeah, because I think that the Hound really did change her mind. I think that originally she was like, I'm going to kill Cersei and then I'm going to die. But the Hound is like, why are you going to be like me?
Because now she wants to kill Dany.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish, like, when she got pulled to the side, like, by fire, Trent was like, she's going to come back with burns on her face.
And you saw like just one side and
I
then
know.
slowly pan to the other.
Yeah, and I was like, dang it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the part where we're going to mark some people off our kill list.
Okay.
So, Cersei is dead, we think.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. The
Witch, oh,
wicked witch. The wicked
How did I do this last time?
Ding dong, the wicked
Witch
witch is
is dead.
dead. That's
Okay.
why we have her wig here. Oh, but I don't think the video's still going.
Oh, well.
Oh, well,
We
those
held
who-
up Cersei's wig.
How do I do this?
I don't know.
Select.
Just read them. Just read off the people that
Cersei's
have died.
dead, Jamie's dead.
Okay, hang on.
And then we'll delete them
I got
later.
it. Okay, got it. Cersei is dead. Next is Qyburn. Hang on.
Qyburn.
Let's do.
Delete. Control Alt Delete.
Okay, hang on.
What do you mean? Hang on.
Select.
Can you delete them after?
I have to make it from my list. Qyburn. Bran. Still alive. The Hound.
I forgot that Bran was on your kill list.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not my kill list, like my death list. Or what would
People
you
who
call
are
it?
going to die.
Yeah. Varys. You are
Dead.
dead. You dead.
Euron.
Hang on,
Oh,
Mom. One at
Who
a
is
time.
gonna be left?
Gendry is going to take the throne. That's all I'm saying. Jamie, dead. A lot of main characters died this episode.
Yep.
Euron,
Dead.
man, see, we got a lot of them right.
You just put the whole cast.
No, I didn't. Tormund. Maybe Tormund and Brienne will be together now.
Yeah.
Tormund's alive. Grey Worm is alive. Arya is alive. So all I have
Sansa's
left
alive.
is. Well, I didn't have her that she's gonna die. All I have left is Bronn, Brienne, Bran.
Well, Bronn now has nothing to live for either.
Oh, nobody.
No,
can pay him.
Tyrion.
Yeah, who's going to pay
Who's
him?
going to pay him?
Tyrion.
So he's not going to kill him.
No.
What's the point of that storyline?
Right.
Tormund, Grey Worm, and Arya. And then is there anybody else I think is gonna die that's in the?
In the next episode?
Yeah.
I think they're going to kill Danny.
All right, let's add her.
I'm going bold.
Isn't that crazy how a show can do that? Like the whole time you think she's our heroine, she's our heroine, she's our
And
heroine,
then she turns.
and then you're like, crap,
She's the.
she's killing everybody.
Okay, Mom. So the last one is, who do you think's gonna win the Game of Thrones?
John.
Okay.
You mean Aegon?
Aegon. Yeah.
Alyssa, do you still think it's gonna be Jon and Danny?
Well, no, I think it's gonna be John by himself now.
I think it's gonna be Gendry.
Okay.
I really do. Seriously,
And
Okay.
then Arya will
she's gonna die.
become a lady. Oh, you think she's
I
going
don't
to
think
die?
she's gonna die.
I think she's gonna
Brian.
die. All right, Gendry for the throne.
Aegon. All right.
Like, share, subscribe.
I can hear the bells.
Ding, 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 ding.
Those bells.
Bye. These bells. Bye.